Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with a let's chat, if you will. We're gonna talk a little bit of entertainment news. Now, my son came in and was like, "Ma, you heard what they've been saying about Chris Brown being accused of rape?" And honest to God, I've been listening to non-stop reports about this government shutdown, because I told you this is affecting, people close to me and myself. Also, just not as directly as others. But that's where my focus was today after I dropped my little thought-provoking video entitled Living or Existing. If you haven't checked that out, please do get it after this video. If you have some extra time, please go and watch that video. It's just a thinking piece. It's nothing more than that. But anyway, back to this article. And so I went over to CNN to see what they were going to tell me. And sure enough, I found an article there that I will link in my description box below. But it says, Chris Brown arrested in Paris on allegations of rape, sources say. That title alone threw me. It says, singer Chris Brown has been arrested in Paris, accused of aggravated rape and drug violations, a French judicial source told CNN. Brown is being held along with two other unidentified people, the source said Tuesday. The U.S. Embassy in Paris declined to comment on the report. CNN reached out to Brown's attorney. The singer has had several run-ins with the law, including physical assault charges following an incident with his then-girlfriend Rihanna in 2009. He was charged with felony assault and making criminal threats in that incident and received 5 years probation and community service. Most recently, before the Paris incident, Brown was arrested in July after a concert in West Palm Beach, Florida, on a felony battery stemming from an April 2017 incident in which he was accused of punching a man who tried to photograph him without permission. He was released after posting $2,000 bail. Pleaded not guilty at a subsequent hearing and is awaiting trial. In 2013, Brown and his bodyguards were arrested and charged with felony assault after an alleged altercation outside of a hotel in Washington, D.C. The charge was reduced to a misdemeanor in court the next day, and Brown was released from jail without bail. Later that year, Brown was kicked out of a rehab center after smashing his mother's car window during a family session. The judge ordered him to immediately enter into another rehab program. He was hit with a probation violation in March of 2014 for being booted from the rehab facility, and the judge put him in jail. In May of that year, he was still incarcerated. He pled guilty to a probation violation stemming from the Washington fight. He was released from jail in 2014 June, and about 3 months later, he pled guilty to the Washington fight and was sentenced to time served, 1 day in prison, and $150 fine. Child, they just went in again. This boy whole goddamn background in this little CNN article. Now, we all know Chris got some issues with that temper. The boy bipolar, okay? And sometimes he tend to roll off the medication instead of rolling on them, okay? And as a result thereof, he tends to be a little ticky boom boom, you know what I mean? But that don't mean that this is true. Now, I ain't one to sit here and ever try to victim shame, because I've shared my story with you guys, or at least part of it. I told y'all about the molestation as a child. I told you guys about the rape. I've been very open about it, so never in a million years would I ever say anything that's derogatory toward a rape victim or any victim of any form of assault. I'm just not heartless like that. However, in being honest with you guys and giving you, giving you me the best way I know how, girl, I did not believe this when I first heard it. And I'm going to tell you why. It's like, it seems like nowadays people willing to do any damn thing. Everybody, well, not everybody, because I can't get it to everybody. I'll say it's so many people out here living to try to get their come up. Everybody on Instagram, you know, you see them. They put themselves out there, these women. They be damn near naked. They they be right there at the borderline of them damn rules and regulations over there on Instagram from just being kicked off the shit because they totally naked. But they doing that. These girls, it used to be a time where we aspired to go to school, forget our high school diploma, go off to college, maybe be a nurse, some shit like that. You ain't got to be no nurse or nothing like that, you know, because we living in a day and age where you really can, the sky's the limit. Okay? But we had that aspiration inside of us. That was instilled in us to be better. So we didn't put ourselves in precarious situations like what you see them girls looking like down there on the Instagram, and all these girls trying to hook up with rappers and ballers and, you know, drug dealers and all of that stuff. They be trying so hard. So with that being said, I don't know this girl or her side of the story, but it just did not resonate. Now, if this story would have said he might have slapped her once or twice, I might be like, well, Chris, that could possibly be Chris. But raping somebody brutally? Because I read another article said that she's saying that it was brutal what she went through between him and his bodyguard. Because that's probably one of the people, you know, that's arrested too. In this world today, again, y'all, it is so many people looking for that little 15 minutes of fame where somebody recognizes them and they can get a bag or 2 or 8. You just don't know who to believe initially. That's why even though I didn't initially believe it, I'm not going to let that be my final say. What I'm going to do is let this play out. But I'm definitely going to be watching. And another thing I don't like, you know, I noticed that every time, you know, one of us melanated old people get into the limelight, people get to trying to bring up your entire past. Now, what the hell was did any of his past include rape allegations? No. So you can't say you're trying to show us a pattern of this behavior because you didn't say nothing about violent assaults and shit. That's what Chris do. He fucks shit up. He beat motherfuckers up. I just don't really see Chris raping nothing. And even though one may say, well, he ain't gotta pay, you know, he can get anybody he want. I understand the flip side of that coin is rape is not about sex, it's about power and control over a person. He got enough women out here probably willing to let him do all of that. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to just fully say I'm not even trying to hit. No, it's not that. I'm willing and open and and want to. I invite that. I want to know what really happened. But upon me initially hearing about this from my son, I wasn't sold. Like I said, if he would have said some stuff like Chris got into a fight, yeah, that's Chris. That could be Chris. That could be Chris right there. If a bitch happened to got slapped for being out of pocket, although I don't agree with that, I could say that might be Chris Brown. But this, I don't know about that. I got this article from CNN. Like I said, I'll link it down there in the description box so y'all will be able to go back and watch it at your discretion. But I just wanted to come in and talk about it a few minutes because that killed me. First of all, the charge in itself. And then CNN want to give a backstory to build up a pattern. And the pattern that you telling me is this dude tend to pop off sometime. Nowhere in his pattern does it say that he's ever sexually assaulted anybody. So why you brought that up? I mean, what was the purpose of bringing up his assault, his background? That's to make him look bad, to paint a narrative. Y'all need to stop that. I don't respect that. But that's where the article came from. And I'm really surprised because, well, I ain't surprised. CNN had done this before, but I'm just saying it stood out to me in this particular case because maybe it's because I'm a person of, I'm a melanated person my damn self. So, I don't know. But that's what I read down the Instagram. And Child said Posty put up the bitch a lie. Girl, I was over it. I'm telling you. I said, who, Chris? And what she lied about? Girl, oh my God, you shouldn't laugh about stuff like that. I'm not laughing about the situation. I'm just laughing at how his ass was. I tell you, I know his lawyer told him don't get on Instagram saying a damn thing. He done already said something. But I guess that, on the flip side of that coin is his fans want to hear from him. I know I'm going to be, I turned the notifications on for his post on his page, baby, because I follow Chris Brown. I can't wait to see what kind of shit he going to be saying. Anyway, that's it, guys. Please get down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire Chris Brown rape allegation thing. Let me know what your first initial thought when you first heard it, before you read anything or really just paid deep attention to details that the news may have been giving you. Tell me what you initially thought when you heard or read Chris Brown rape allegation. Let me know what you thought about that, child, because I'm telling you what I thought. Anyway, next video will be the haves and have-nots. Y'all have a great remainder to your Tuesday. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YT streets. Comment down below in the panty section. Let me know what you thought about this video and this situation involving Chris Brown. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already for the free 99, hitting your notification bell button so that each and every time that I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you will be notified and you have that opportunity then to come over and join in the fun. I'm losing my voice, y'all. I'm out.